Hey friends, welcome back to Good Dira, doing a Good Dira. And today we're going to be talking about something very personal. Now, who goes to sleep thinking they're going to wake up in a coma the next morning? Alright guys, how are you? So, remember I said I was going to talk about something personal that happened to me? I actually want to help you become more aware of diabetes. And I believe now you know where I'm going. So I want to show you my new purse, my new pouch. This is something that I carry with me. I have one at work and I have one at home, and it's something that I check on a single daily basis. It's the first thing besides brushing my teeth that I do every single day. Yes, I was diagnosed with diabetes exactly on March 17, 2018. And it was very overwhelming. It was kind of shocking because I want to say I'm not a bad eater. I walk a lot and I drink a lot of water. I feel like I was active. The only thing that I was questioning that night was I know I have a few pounds on top of me, like I'm overweight, something I've always been struggling with for a few years now. The symptoms that I was feeling was my legs always feeling tired, but I was going to school full time and I was going to work full time, and then coming home, I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, well, maybe I'm just stressed or tired from everything. And the other symptom was I was very thirsty, and I didn't think anything of that either. But it never came to mind to even think, well, maybe I will be a candidate for diabetes. And on that night, March 17, I got home. I borrowed somebody's glucose meter, a friend of mine's, and I checked it. And it was pretty shocking to know that it was at 630. Yep, 630. And still not fully aware of it, I searched what 630 glucose reading meant. And it said people can fall into a coma if their glucose is higher than 600. So even so, I took a few minutes to sink that in, and then I was wondering why? Why me? And I said, does this mean I have diabetes? And I'm like, no, it's probably just something I ate. It's probably just stress. It's alright, it's gonna go away. So we decided to go to the emergency room. And I figured, well, they'll just give me a shot. They'll just give me a pill, make it go down, and I'll be home in no time. But that was not the case, guys. I got there, they checked it again, it was going up again. It was at 640. Right away, they said I'll be staying in the hospital for a few days. They injected insulin. They had me on IV. They were very nervous. They were starting to make me feel nervous, like what is going on. And they did tell me, look, all the damages that can happen in my body at the moment because my sugar was so high. It was just very shocking, like, to know that I would even end up with diabetes. Something that I've always kind of tried to avoid, and that's why I've always walked. I've always tried to eat healthier. I try to always drink water and not soda, not sweets. Something alarming happened. A week after that, I started feeling very bad pain on the bottom of my feet to the point where I could not walk, and I went back to the hospital. And they did all these scans and they said it's nothing. It's just it has to do with your diabetes. Your sugar is still high. It's lower than what it was, but it's still at a high range, and this is why I'm experiencing all these changes. But not being able to walk was really impactful to me. I had to depend on my husband, my children. When I looked at that, I thought, this is not fair. It's not right. As a mom, I'm the one that's supposed to be helping them. I'm the one that's supposed to be there making sure things happen. And now everything was just, the positions were just turned around. And that's what kind of like made me take more action. I totally got a whole new diet. Everything was just, grill, and it was a lot of vegetables and no bread, no grain, no rice, no pasta. everything was just like water, like as plain as it can be, it was. And my sugar started coming down very rapidly. But least to say, it is stable now, but I am still dealing with the weight loss. I don't know if it's something that I'm always going to be dealing with. I don't know if the diabetes is now making it more difficult than it ever was. But I just feel like I've been making the same mistake for the same 2 years, where I'm just maintaining my glucose and that's it. I'm eating as healthy as I can, but am I really? I feel like I need to step it up and make more changes to make my diabetes reverse. That's my goal, that's my wish, my dream. Make this diabetes go away, because I feel like I wasn't born with it. I sure do not want to die with it. I'll be putting a video here about how I'm actually doing the steps and how I was doing everything with running and making my 3 circles of my watch complete. But I'm actually going to start that again, and it'll be great to accomplish it on a weekly basis. And you can also see my video here where I talk about how our happiness and where is our happiness really coming from. I'll be coming out with new content every Thursday. You know that by now. So I just want to make you aware, like with the diabetes, many times we think it happens to people that are really overweight, or the people that are not active, that people that drink too many sweets. It can happen to anybody, guys. Like, don't disregard the symptoms that I have mentioned, where excessive thirst, going to the bathroom too much, always feeling tired, feeling sudden pain. Like, just go get it checked out, because as myself, I was getting my yearly physicals, and looking now, 2 years later, come to find out I was diagnosed with diabetes, and now, but I know and I have faith and I know that I can reverse this, and we're gonna make it happen. All right, guys, have a great week. But I'll be actually. No, there's no link to attach.
What?
Right there, on the bottom. Okay. Because the symptoms that I was feeling was the symptoms. Ugh,